Hi everyone, and welcome to the first day of this introduction to yoga. I hope you've watched the pre-introduction. If you haven't, just take a few moments just to pause this or stop this and go back, have a look at that introduction, because it does include some quite important stuff. So go and have a look at that now, if you've already had a look at it. If you'd like to join me down on the mat, we're going to start seated cross-legged. If that's uncomfortable for you, then you can put your legs out in front. You can do whatever you want, as long as it's comfortable for you and it's not putting any strain on your hips or your legs or your back. So we'll just come down to start. So we'll start with the hands on the knees. Just gently shrug your shoulders forward and backwards. Relax your shoulders and your neck. Just taking your fingers around your kneecaps. Pull your chest forward. Lift your chin slightly. Then straighten your arms out. Push your shoulder blades back. Bring your chin in towards your chest. And then bring your chest forward. Going to take the left hand over onto the right knee. Take your right hand either to the side of you, or if you can, to the ground behind your back. Gently twist, so you're looking back over your right shoulder. Relax, come forward. Take your right hand over onto your left knee, left hand out to the side or behind your back. Twist to look back over your left shoulder. And relax, come forward. Take your right hand down to the ground, the side of your hip. Take your left hand palm up. As you breathe in, reach up. And as you breathe out, stretch over. Breathe in, reach up. And breathe out, lower down. Left hand down to the side of the hip. Right hand palm up. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Both hands to the sides of the hips. And take an inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, lower down to the sides. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, lower down to the sides. Just relax your neck and your shoulders. And then when you're ready, if we turn on to your front, so you've got your hands and your knees on the ground. If for any reason you need to have some padding underneath your knees, a cushion or whatever, that's absolutely fine. Come on to your hands and knees, roughly with your hands underneath your shoulders, and your knees underneath your hips. I'm going to sink the belly down, lift the chin up. It's called cow pose. And then arch at the back and bring the chin in. This is cat. Breathe in, sink your belly down, lift your chin up. And breathe out, arch your back. Bring your chin in. And then shift your weight back onto your heels. And reach out in front with your fingers, letting your chest and your shoulders sink down. If you can, resting your head on the mat. And then bring your chest forward. Walk your hands in. Whenever you're ready, come up to standing. I'm going to turn so we're facing the long side of the mat and take your feet out wider than shoulder width. Doesn't matter how wide, you don't need to be doing splits. Just nice and comfortable, so you're just feeling a little bit of tension in your thighs and the inside of your thighs. But whatever is comfortable for you. We're going to start by turning your left foot out and bending your left knee. As much as you need, you feel you can bend in that knee. If you feel you can dip right down, then dip right down. If you just need to bend it a little bit, that's fine too. If you start to get a burn in your thigh and you want it to stop, just straighten the leg. You're going to bend that leg and then turn your chest and shoulders so they're looking down the mat. Arms alongside your hips. And then raise your arms up. This pose is called Warrior One. And then keeping your arms up if you can. If you can keep your balance, turn your chest and shoulders so they're facing the long side of the mat. Lower your arms down to shoulder height, palms facing down. Look out over your left hand. Pose as Warrior Two. Now let your right hand come down onto your thigh, left hand palm up. Reach up. And if you can, stretch back. This is Reverse Warrior. Then bring your left arm forward, bend at the elbow. Bring it down onto your thigh. If that's uncomfortable for you, you can just rest your hand on your thigh. Turn your right shoulder up. Raise your arm up. And if you can, stretch over. The side angle. And lower your right arm down. Push your left foot into the ground to bring your body up. Turn your toes to point forward. So we're going to do all that going out to the right side now. So turn your right foot out. Bend your right knee. Again, just as much as it's comfortable for you to do. Chest and shoulders looking down the mat. Raise your arms up. We're in Warrior One. And turning to the long side of the mat. Lower your arms down to shoulder height. And look out over your right hand. Warrior Two. Lower your left hand down. Right hand palm up, reach up. And stretch back. And then lower the arm forward, bend at the elbow. And down onto your thigh. Left shoulder turning up. Bring your left hand up. And stretch over. Going to side angle. And lower your left hand back down. Push your right foot down into the ground. Bring your toes to point forward. Toe and heel your feet in. And just give your hips Gentle rock from side to side. And then when you're ready, if you come down onto the ground, take your feet out in front. Bring your arms alongside your body, palms facing down. And take your arms out to the sides. And then raise them up towards the ceiling. Pushing your fingers up towards the ceiling. And allow them back out to the sides, palms facing up. Bring the soles of the feet up towards your buttocks with your knees and your ankles together. We'll take an inhale here. And as you exhale, lower your knees over to the left side. Inhale back to the center. And exhale over to the right side. And bring your knees back up to the center. Straighten your legs. And bring your arms alongside your body in a position that's comfortable for you. And just take a moment to relax your body. Starting at the head. Working all the way down through your upper body and your arms, your core and your legs, all the way down to your toes. And then when you're ready, if you turn on to your right side, and in your own time, taking as long as you need, bring yourself back up to seated. Just take a second there. It's not unusual to feel a little bit dizzy when you first sit up, so just take as long as you need to. And then take a deep breath in and out. And if you've had your eyes closed, gently open them now. There's a traditional way of closing a yoga class. I always do it, you don't have to. We use a gesture and a word. The word is a Sanskrit word, it's namaste. It doesn't translate brilliantly into English, but it means something like, the light in me recognizes the light in you. So we're all on this journey together. I respect you, you respect me for us being here together. And you bring your hands to the heart. It looks like a prayer, but we're not praying. It's not a religious thing. You just bring your hands into your heart and bow your head and say namaste. Namaste. Thank you very much. That's your first one done. Congratulations. You've done a yoga class. Well done. So I'll see you back again soon for day 2.